Yes! 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 Nice! Oh, that's a 95! Mate, I want to say, holy hell! That's a stonker. That is a stonker. Let me get it. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode. If you missed the last episode, jump back and have a look because it was pretty interesting. We've pushed in the Gulf Carpentaria out to this river mouth. You see behind me. Oh, Jordo's on. Timing, mate. Oh shit, that fuel's going to be leaking. It's just not the sort of thing you want to happen out here. You don't want to get in any kind of trouble because we're a long way from help. But we're heading in this general direction now. That's why I had to cross all that. This looked like the safest area to cross. Now we've got some high ground to get through, which is good. To get to this junction in the river where I'm hoping to put the boat in. So it's so hot out here, guys. So hot. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode. If you missed the last episode, jump back and have a look because it was pretty interesting. We've pushed in the Gulf Carpentaria out to this river mouth. You can see behind me. Oh, Jordo's on. Timing, mate. Just turned the camera on. Yes. So like I said, we've pushed out to this river mouth. We're in Jordan's grandfather's country. Oh, it's a good barra. It's a good one. What a way to start the day. If you haven't met Jordan yet, this is Jordan. Spending a fair bit of time with him up here on his country and just getting shown around. So yesterday we pushed in on the quad bike, towing the tinny on the tinny trailer. We rolled the bloody trailer a couple of times in the middle of like salt flat kind of desolate country. And we're camped up here in the hammocks as we do. You guys know the drill. We've got a fire going. We've just had a coffee. Oh no, he's not. You lost the treble. Come on, mate, I can't keep talking forever. You got to get the fish in. I'm just about to put together a damper and then we're going to shoot out to the mouth and just check it all out on this low tide. There's no wind. It's always really nice to explore these river mouths on a low tide with no wind. And then we'll come back to camp, dig up the damper out of the ground because I'm just going to throw it straight in the ground and then head up the river and, I don't know, chase some barra around. We're here for another day, so should be a good episode. So stick around. And hopefully Jordan gets a few more barra like this. Oh, it is too. No way, mate.
Doesn't count.
Count. Dude, I should have come and leader grabbed it for you.
Can't catch them all.
That was awesome though. He was like 70, I reckon.
70, I reckon.
Good job. There you go. Hopefully that's the one fish we dropped today.
Yeah.
Now we just got to land the rest. All right, I'm going to put together a damper and then we'll take you guys out to the mouth. I'll send the drone up in the sky so you can see where we are, this beautiful river mouth. The midgies are absolutely ferocious. I honestly think they'd almost pick you up and carry you away. So that's why we've got the fire going and a bit of smoke. Yeah, let's get this damper happening. I'm hungry. So I'm just going to sprinkle, we don't have much ash, sprinkle some flour. on the top and the bottom, so that when you pull it out, you can just dust it off. Alright guys, this is what we're looking at. You see that there? They're barra coming through as a school. Heaps of them. They might not be barra, but those big ones like that one there, they're barra, and they're pretty well straight underneath us in the water column, just off the bottom. You can see their shadows out to the sides here. I don't know what it is, it's not running like a barra.
Come on.
It is barra.
Doing that.
Yes! Barra number one!
Mate.
We're marking these barra on the sounder. And they're just swimming by in schools, like you can see them there now. There's like 5 or 6 on the sounder, they're swimming through. I thought they were bigger than that, but there's got to be some big ones out there. Look at that. Stoked when something pays off, you know, we're watching them and thinking, we normally wouldn't be casting out there, but
Yeah, you'd only be casting back over here.
yeah, casting at the drain, but these guys are out there just swimming through, just coming in with the current, with the tide. Oh, that's a good way to start morning.
Catch, mate. Good catch.
The fire stick. Now, we have left this a little bit too long, I think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Good there, mate.
Looks good, buddy.
Woo.
Where's my glove?
That looks pretty good.
Room service still hasn't come and taken care of our dishes yet.
Oh, gee.
They're a bit slack, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a bit... Oh no, nice and soft on the bottom.
Good little damper.
Hopefully it's soft and gooey on the inside. Oh man, that's going to be so enjoyable.
So good. Get a close up of that.
Probably should have put a little bit of sugar in there, eh?
We'll hit it with a bit of honey.
Oh yeah, we got some honey.
Yeah.
So Jordo's first night in the hammock last night. Oh, we got a story.
Yeah.
I went to bed like 20 minutes before Jordan, and I'm laying in there. Then I hear him come over, and he's like trying to get
Wiggling my way in.
trying to get his bum in, and then he did a little jump, got his bum in, and pulled the whole tree over.
This whole tree. I just felt it slowly going and going, and then I didn't realise until I was already on the ground. I was like, oh shit, we fell.
Meanwhile, Nate was half asleep, and then I ended up on the ground as well because I was tied to the same tree. So we woke up, well, got up, and we're like scratching our heads. There are no other trees around here. So it was about 9 o'clock at night, pitch black. You don't want to get back in the boat and move camp.
Not really.
You know what we're gonna do?
I remember you were like, if we can't tie up, we'll just drag them over the other side of the trees here and sleep on the ground.
On the ground. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's get back to fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of honey. Just turn us around. We've just come across a little drain here. As I turn, you'll see it. And the idea is, I think we're just going to cruise upstream. Little tinny sitting on about 20 knots, which is nice. And just, yeah, flick around all these little drains. As you guys know, if you've been watching the show, you know, we always come to these new rivers, and it always takes a day or so to learn what drains are where and where the fish are feeding and what they're doing. So this is what it takes. Jordo's got one.
Nice little fella.
Bit smaller than the one you hooked this morning, but
Yeah, they'll get bigger hopefully.
still a barra. It's a start. How good's that? So we're back at this spot where we were flicking yesterday afternoon, where we got dinner. Looks a little bit different. I'm going to tie on a deeper lure and get out to this stuff out here. It's about 3.5, 4 metres deep out there. Jordo's flicking around here with a little slim twitcher, getting all the shallow stuff, but there's fish in here.
Little fella.
Is that the first one? It's your first of the morning, yeah.
First of the morning.
Alright, we got 2 on board,
Yeah.
and we're going to clean up today. I can feel it. Oh, little black Jewy off the bottom. On the Berkeley shimmer. I'll get you straight back in the drink. That's so cool. I'd love to get a bigger one of them. Yeah? Jordo's on. Same size, about that 40 mark. So we just flicked a couple of these little drains along here. Very slow. So what we're thinking, might have a few more casts here. Now Jordo's got one. But yeah, what we're thinking is we might go for a walk in the mangroves, kill a couple of hours till that water starts moving a bit more. See what we can find for lunch in there, see if there's any mud shell or what are those long shell things?
Longmoyu.
Longmoyu.
Yeah.
Longmoyu, which are like the long cone shells. So they're really yummy. You got to chuck them on the coals, and then it doesn't take that long. But then you got to get the meat out with like some kind of hook or wire and like scoop it out. And it's this tasty little chewy bit of muscle. It's delicious. So yeah, we might do that. Hopefully we get some tucker and then get back into the fishing a bit later. Jordan's trying to wrangle a barra down here. The problem, yeah, well that's the beauty of the mud shell on that, is you can hang on to it and have it for dinner. So that's probably a better idea. Because as you guys know by now, we don't bring any food with us, so we're very limited. We've got like a little bag of rice and some flour. So when you catch food, you kind of want to keep it and cook it, take that opportunity. And we also don't have an esky or a fridge or anything, so there's no way of keeping this fish fresh for tonight. You've pretty much got like an hour or two, and he's got to be eaten in that time. Jordo, being a traditional owner of this country here, can keep a fish this size. So for me, it's got to, and for you guys, it's got to be 60 centimeters here in the Gulf. Doesn't apply to Jordan or me when I'm with him and he catches it. If I catch it, I got to put it back. What else can I talk about while Jordo sorts out this? I'm just kidding. Cut. Here he is.
Another little fella.
Nice Jordo. Very nice. Is he going back? Back in the drink. There you go.
Catch another one.
Yep, he swam off. Alright, let's hope we don't starve now. Yep, better one. Better one.
Oh, nice, mate.
Yes.
You on the net?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yep. Net coming.
It's not huge, but it's probably legal. No, just.
It's open.
Oh, he's gonna jump.
Ah!
He's done it again. He probably just.
Alright. I reckon that's a 60, mate.
Yeah, mate.
That's a 60.
Is that lunch?
I reckon. told you we'd get a good one for lunch.
And you're having a smoke. You've done it again for me.
Yeah.
As soon as you stop. Got one. Look at that. Pretty healthy looking fish. I don't think he's 60.
You
I reckon he's just under, but
57.
57. Jordan's called it. Other side, I think. We'll chuck him on the mat. Because I caught it, it's got to be 60. But it does look like a tasty fish. This could be lunch.
No way.
That's 60 on the dot.
On the dot. Oh.
60 centimeters on the dot. So we're going to keep him. Yeah?
Yeah,
Cook him up. Because they're not biting too hard at the moment, so we might as well keep one while we can. We'll shoot back to camp. We might smoke him on the Osprey. Alright, we're going for a walk in the mangroves. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that. God, you got to get one in there. Alright, where's Jordo? Here he comes. Alright, so we're going to walk up and around a little bit, because you don't want too much water. That's what I've found anyway.
How's that creek looking?
Yeah, there's still a bit of water in it, mate. So if you've been watching the show for a while, you probably know that I love mudshell. I was saying to Jordo once, I can't remember who I was with, Dane or Dan, we accidentally overcooked them. It was with Dan actually. We overcooked them, left them on the fire, because I didn't think they'd popped yet. And they had. By the time I got to it, all the juices had gone, and it was like chewy, jerky, but it was absolutely delicious. Jordan hasn't had them like that yet, so we might overcook a couple. But yeah, I was also saying to Jordan that they're so salty that they make you really thirsty. So on trips like this, when you haven't got much water, you just got to be really careful. Make you feel a bit dehydrated. Alright, we're going to try another spot. It almost looks like another drain just over here on the other side of Jordan there. Hopefully it's not as much water as in that one. Alright, let's enter.
You ever seen those mangrove snakes?
No.
They're pretty dangerous. Mulga snake, they live in the mangroves.
Do they?
Yeah.
You gotta bring that up now. Just about to walk in.
They're a brown, related to the like eastern brown, king brown.
What? I did not know that. Alright, I'll wait here. Oh yeah, this looks better. This looks way better.
Might even find a big mud trap.
Yeah, later. So here's something different, guys. Jordo's got a different technique from what you've seen me doing in the past. He carries that stick, and is there something you're looking for first, like a mound?
Yeah, like a little mound, or even wherever you think there'd be one. Have a quick little stab around.
And you just feel yourself hit it.
Yeah.
And it feels different to a root.
Yeah, you can tell when you're hitting the shell. It's best to do it with a metal bar.
Oh yeah.
So you can hear it.
Yep. There you go. Sounded like a croc growling.
At least there's heaps of trees for us to go up.
Yeah, I reckon. I think sometimes you just need to know when to give up. And that creek, it looked good, but there was no sign of them or anything. Quite often, I said to Jordo, quite often we'll see that pigs have been in there digging them up, and you'll see lots of broken shells and exposed shells. I didn't see any of that in there. And we have a bite window. It's about 12 o'clock, which is pretty soon. So we don't want to miss that. So we're going to head back down towards the mouth, fish for like, I don't know, an hour or so, and then cook up that barra and the coals, and then get back into the salvo. Might find a creek this afternoon and look for some shell for dinner. Jordan's left his rod in there. What a spot though, hey? If you missed the last episode, jump back, because we were in this kind of country looking for a way into the river on the quad bike. We went a long way on the quad yesterday.
Drop this?
Yep. He's a big egret. He's obviously happy sitting there hunting, so there must be some bait around. Good looking timber. He's pissed because we took his spot. Alright, let's see Jordo get one. Oh, he's in the good spot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we've decided to use this little humpy here we showed you yesterday, which was in yesterday's episode. Jump back and see that. There's a big camp up here behind us, like an old abandoned camp. We've decided to use this humpy here for a bit of shade in the middle of the day. That bite window didn't really happen. Apparently the fish didn't know about it. So we're just going to rest up in the middle of the day. There's a bit of firewood over there. I think Jordan's about to walk that creek and see if he can pick up a mud crab or something a bit further up. And I'm going to make us a cuppa, get a fire going, and cook this barra. We're going to cook it whole. So on the Osprey, I'll show you in a sec. I'll get a fire going first. Always carry a welder's glove, they're so bloody handy. So the idea today is we're going to throw the barra in here, jam him in there. I've got to grab him. Whole barra is going to go in there. I don't know if he'll fit actually. I'll have to squeeze him in. Now that's going to sit upright. And we want the barra, yeah, just like that. Squeeze him in. So that's why these different levels are good, because you can fit all sorts of stuff in there and squeeze it shut. What does that say? There you go. So for this we want flames, okay? Not so much coals, but flames. And we're going to sit it just outside the flames. And it'll be half smoked, half cooked in the flame. Okay, so the wind's blowing this way at the moment. Keeps changing, but I'll set the Osprey up there, like that, and then we'll drop the barra. Just there. Oh, it's gonna be too heavy. Shit. I have to prop him there like that. What do you reckon? That'll do, eh? That's the beauty of these Ospreys. I'll show you the bag. If you haven't seen these before, that's the Camp Bry by Osprey. And the beauty of them is they're so versatile. Like you saw, I can change the depth of that basket. So if you've got smaller fish, you can make it. You can utilize that lower level, so it's still clamped shut in the fish. That fish isn't huge; it's 60 centimeters, but it used the biggest, the widest opening on the basket. And then you know, the different levels on the Osprey itself is really cool. Or you can lay it over like that and sort of smoke the fish. It's just so cool. So we'll keep an eye on him. We can flip that in about 10 minutes, I reckon, maybe 15. In the meantime, I'm just going to kick back in here in the shade, take in this beautiful river mouth. When I get a bit of energy, I'll walk down to the boat, grab the drone and show you what I'm looking at, because the colours are just spectacular. It's bright blue ocean out there and river, blue sky. It's just unreal. Another amazing Gulf of Carpentaria river mouth. Yeah?
I haven't seen him yet. I'll try to get him up into that little hole there.
Nice, mate.
Ripped him up a bit.
Yeah, he's healthy looking, hey?
Nice little one off the beach.
Yeah,
Look at that, looks like he's been smashed.
yeah, he's a really clean. Oh yeah, look at that wound. Wow.
Hit by something.
Yeah.
What you doing all the way up here, mate? You should be up the creek.
Nice one, mate. Lunch is ready too.
Awesome.
Put him back, watch him swim away. So what's the plan with him, mate?
Just bleed him, gut him, straight on.
Straight on the coals?
Yeah, straight on.
And then we'll just picket him for the afternoon.
Yeah, that'll be us.
We got Flathead there, Barramundi there. That'll be us for the day.
Yeah, I was just dragging the water along the bottom. I could feel it hitting the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a nice little one.
Yeah.
They're pretty tasty, aren't they?
Yeah.
Chuck on the coals, a few coals up there still. Then we can pick out him all over. That might be dinner then.
Yeah. Come on, mate. He's got them nasty head shapes, eh?
Yeah, and so these guys have got the spines, which are they're venomous, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like a catfish.
Pretty sure they are.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they sit on the bottom, don't they? And they look up, smack stuff. That's why their eyes are on top of their head. They're just looking up, picking off bait as it goes past. Or Jordan's lure.
Oh, mate.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that.
Alright, mate. I'm gonna hit this part.
Yeah, you hit your
with a bit
part.
of chili.
So this fish, we've left the guts in, we've left everything in. I like sometimes leaving the guts in because it really holds the moisture in the fish when you cook it. But it looked really black like you saw before, but look at that, the flesh is absolutely perfect. Except for that part down there, it's covered in chili. Nah, this is going to be good.
Spread this on.
We're going to dig in. I didn't think I was that hungry, hey, because I was like, oh, it's so hot, I'm not even that hungry.
Yeah, I didn't think I was like that hungry until I saw the flatty and I was like, yeah, I reckon I could fit him in.
That's so good. Yeah.
Alright,
That's it, this work. So Jordo,
yeah.
you just mentioned to leave that for the old people. Tell us about that.
Like if you have any leftover food or when you're packing up camp and stuff like that, normally leave a little bit of food behind for the old people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're hunting or fishing or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that means
Just like a respect thing, and if you're at a place where there's been like a big Aboriginal presence in the past, there could be like wandering spirits around or something like that, and you don't want them to follow you home, so you leave them a bit of food.
you always distract them.
Next time when you come back, you'll catch more fish.
I find it really interesting travelling around Cape York, meeting a lot of the different clans, and a lot of them have different customs, yeah. But then some clans like that one all share that same custom. They all do that, which is really cool. And I suppose they've done it for so long, you know, like before you even you know, like cross borders and met other clans. You know, I'm talking from the east coast all the way to here is you got that same custom. It's so cool.
Some like Aboriginal tribes around, they believe that like when a person dies, they go to the dream time, same as any living thing on the planet.
Really? Barragats go to the dream time. Thought I'd show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes. What we bring off the boat, when we come up. So obviously the Osprey there that we cooked with. This is water from the Land Cruiser, which I'm using for like cooking and boiling for coffee and that kind of thing. And then the Cedar Summit bags, we carry 2 of these, they're 10 litres, so 20 litres of fresh water. That's good drinking water. So always have drinking water in there, and then, you know, washing up and coffee and stuff. My favourite coffee, Carbon coffee, the stuff's amazing. That's from in Perth, Western Australia. The drone tea bags, oh, these are amazing, guys. If you love your licorice tea, which if you're an OG Wild Reaches supporter, you probably know that I love licorice. This is my new favourite, Red Seal. Can be hard to get, but don't know where you get it. You have to ask my wife. The AeroPress, this is such a good way to make coffee on the go. You know, you've got your cup, this contraption here, and then all your filters and stuff are in this little thing. So it's also small and compact. It literally packs into that cup. It's really small. And then the grinder. What's it called? IZ Presso, one Z Presso, something like that. Amazing grinder, really good grinder. Yeah, so we're gonna make coffee. Jordan's back.
There was a bit of a feeding frenzy happening out there.
Like Queenies or something?
Must have been. Yeah, tried to get the lure rolling a bit fast, but it just starts swimming sideways.
And they move through pretty quick, hey?
Yeah.
I don't know, mate. I feel like that tide's just changed. It's coming in, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have a coffee, get a bit pumped up, get back up the river.
Yep. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah. This is a big one, guys. This is a big one. Yeah, let him run. Oh yeah.
I need some line back.
What do you got? Slim Twitcher?
Yeah.
With good trebles?
Good trebles.
Okay. Jordo's onto a stonker. He's going to jump. He's coming up.
Oh, he's just dead stopped right now.
Don't want to
He almost pulled all the line out.
Yeah.
I looked down and I was like, oh my god.
Oh, just get out of there. I better get this net ready.
Don't. Oh man.
Oh, he got it! Yes! Yes!
Oh, that was so close. He almost got me in that snag.
Yeah, straight back.
Nice and easy, big girl. Under the boat.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Nice!
Oh, that's a 95!
Mate, I want to say,
Holy hell!
oh,
That's a stonker! That is a stonker!
let me get it!
Oh, is this camera even working? Yes, you're on.
Mate, what a fight that was. Oh, yeah, I had one treble sunk in real
Yeah,
good.
you got her good. You got her good. So there you go. This morning was slow. We were just waiting for that tide to start pushing, and as you can see, this dirty water line has really started to push. And it's only just started, so this is the beginning, I think. And it's worked. She's just come out and smashed that. So you heard her hit something behind the snag in there.
Else, and I threw my lure right to where I heard it.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm still shaking.
I can
need
see.
to sit
I can
down.
see. I'll get the mat out.
Get some mat out. I cannot believe this.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. This.
Yeah, mate. Yes. The Slim Twitcher again. You guys must be so sick of seeing photos with Slim Twitchers, but look at that, they work.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
That's it. That's it.
Mate, what a barra.
Gotta be happy with that, eh?
I'm stoked.
Oh, there's a bit of pressure getting that thing in the boat.
That is fair dinkum right there.
I don't know, I reckon maybe 90. Let's have a look.
95.
We have 85. 85. That's still a good fish.
Still a good one. Still a
That's
good
a
one.
ripper. That's worth coming here just for that.
Yeah.
And here's us thinking we're about to push way up the river, and look for like really good stuff. This is right near our camp. Our camp's in there.
It's a good spot to camp.
Yeah, mate. Oh yeah.
Get her back in the water.
Yeah.
Oh.
Respect for these big girls, eh?
Yeah, 100%. You don't want to take the breeders away, otherwise there'll be none left next year. Or the year after, if too many people are taking them. I really don't want to pop that vein.
Bloody beauty. Look at the size of that. Like, that's when you know it's a big fish. They just change.
Let me get my hands on it.
Get in there. Oh, it's a stonker. Yes. Look at that big gob.
You know it's good when you can fit all 4 fingers in.
Come on here, bro. That's a ripper.
Alright.
See you later, big girl.
Yeah, there you
Good job. Good job. Let's get some more.
go. Yeah.
How much fun is this?
It was worth falling out of the hammock last night when that tree snapped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going right. He's going up, he's going down.
How good's this? Jordo's on. I got a little one about 60.
Yeah, I think this one's probably about 50. It's on to a big barra.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's 85, but it's not bad. Pulling us with the plonk down.
Oh, jeez. It's alright, mate. Move us along. Show us where your friends are.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that was quick.
Oh, dear. No.
I'll swap you. Oh, mate.
Yes! Yes!
That's a good one, mate.
Oh, we're getting some! Very good.
Mate, we found them.
Steak.
That one's good.
Yeah, that's on that Helco again, the Laser Pro. Yes!
Yes.
It's no 85, Jordo, but I'm stoked.
She's still good, mate.
I know, I'm stoked.
That's
Like,
awesome.
put in all the effort, to coming on the bike,
Yep.
roll the bloody tinny twice. Just makes it worth it.
So worth it.
Luckily, we're not hungry.
Luckily.
Thank you, Barra Gods.
Good stuff, mate.
How big is it? What are you calling, 60?
65.
65? Oh, I don't know, mate. Well, I nearly dropped Jordo's fish. I've just netted it.
That's how we went in.
Very good.
Nice. Yeah, 60.
60?
Definitely not a 60.
It's just a good looking fish. That is a good healthy fish. Nice and golden. Nice and thick through here. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, mate.
Very nice. See you, mate.
How's this, guys? Remember last season with the drone footage, we saw the stingray jump up onto the bank. This big stingray here's just done the exact same thing, and it kind of scared the crap out of me and Jordan. We thought it was a crocodile for a second. He just snuck up and launched himself on the bank. You can just see the top of him sticking up there. There's little jelly prawns jumping around there. Yes.
Come on. Get out of there.
There's a lot of timber in there. Come on, do it again.
Do the roll.
Yes, there he goes. Wow, it's so cool. We're getting like one barra from every spot. Might not be big ones, but every spot we try, there's pretty much a barra.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want a big girl now.
Maybe over at that drain.
Yeah, let's go check it out. Well, we're running out of daylight, so we're thinking we got one more good chance at finding them. It kind of turned off down where we were, where the water was really pushing. So we're gonna, I reckon we flick, these ones seem dead. We'll flick this next lot over here, and then on the other side of the river, I'll turn you guys around. Over there in the sun, there's a bit of a drain. So the water's gonna be a bit warmer over there. And maybe that's the side that the current's really pushing, being on the outside corner. I don't know, I'm just guessing. But you gotta guess, don't you?
Yeah. Guess until it pays off.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's a thready because it doesn't jump.
Yeah.
And the way it took it, the
Yeah.
bite wasn't that hard, but then like he realised he was hooked and he's just...
And those short and strong runs as well.
Yeah.
They like to dart.
Thready drain, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Legend. I thought it was a thready.
That's a clean one,
It
mate.
is a clean one. Yes!
That's a good one
Paid
too.
off again in the sun.
65.
Nice, man. Nice.
Oh, mate, that looks like a nice fish.
Nice goals, man.
Especially in that sun.
Yeah.
Oh. Good stuff.
Beauty, eh?
Beauty.
Alright, back in the drink.
Again she goes. Good stuff, mate.
Alright guys, we're going to wrap it up. That's it, that's a wrap for another episode. Check out this sunset. Absolutely glorious, eh? Yeah. We didn't get the drone up. We've just made it back to camp. We've got a nice fire going down here. I'm putting together a damper. Jordan's made a bit of a croc barrier over here because we're not as high as we normally are. And we're a bit close to the river here, so the high tide mark is up along here. So yeah, didn't get too much sleep last night. Well, we did, but you know, crocs are always on your mind, as you guys know. So yeah, what a day.
Good day, caught some good barra.
Big 85 for Jordo. We got a few around 60 and 70, which is good. Didn't exactly brain them, but I reckon this afternoon when we found that moving water, the big fish were there.
Yep, we figured it out.
Yeah.
Took us the day. But
Yeah, a day of like waiting for the right moment, and then it paid off. And then we found the threadies and that in the end as well.
yeah, that nice little drain up there.
Yeah, that was cool. It's a good day. It's all it makes it all worthwhile, you know, pushing out here in the quad and doing the miles. Just to see Jordan get that big fish was...
Couldn't have did it without you, mate.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So tomorrow we're going to push in the next episode way upstream, look for a rock bar or something like that, and then we're going to get back on the bike at some stage and go across those flats again, hopefully trouble free, and get back to the Land Cruiser camp. And have a big cook up we might do. Anyway, I'll leave that for the next episode, but have a cook up back at the Land Cruiser. So thanks for watching. Thanks again to Jordo for having us, for having all of you, for showing us this amazing country. And you guys know what to do. Get your merch, wildreaches.com. Click that subscribe, the bell, all that stuff. Tell your mates. We'll see you all in the next episode.
See you guys.